just getting started here in the Bronx. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The tag, and he is out. Here's the baseman DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. His line against Justin Verlander. He's hitless in 6 tries. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a fine. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. 2-1.
Well, 1 strike to count.
Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed foul off to the right. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .417 hitter. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He stands in for the first time in this one. Line drive to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts the. Now at the plate, Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. His line against Justin Verlander, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Springer will get there, and so coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Seared down the first baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. The 1-2.
Robinson
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Josh Reddick. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Reddick
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. His line against Justin Verlander has been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
the designated
Stepping
hitter.
up now, Edwin Encarnacion. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Line hard toward right center. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. Gregorius is on his way home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, Gio.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Here's the 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Encarnacion, the runner at second with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder,
man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Reddick is there. Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Starting in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The count now at 2-2. Verlander gets the sign. 2-2 on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now in the box, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. And he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, 2 down now. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone, and the runner back easily. Gurriel at second with 2 down. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
This is in the air to left field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next, and he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Reddick aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Here's another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder.
Striding in, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is... That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ikillswitchezz.
Bregman on at first, nobody out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Torres at the bag. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 44. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
The batter, number 1.
1-1. Is a fastball that misses. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fast.
Chad Green will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting,
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Torres is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Catcher,
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back in standing. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Oh, he can only bat it for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The second baseman.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jose Altuve. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the
for the New York Yankees. Number 68.
Chirinos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Grounded weakly toward third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2 runs have scored. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Well, he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ryan Presley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And this is a ball to Encarnacion, 2-1 now.
Number 55.
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here. Gio Urshela will be next. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Edwin Encarnacion becomes out number 2 this inning. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's ready once again, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Last strike now for Houston. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, but the throw is not in time, and this game isn't over yet. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And that is not going to pan out as he'll ensure this stays foul, and that will rather foolishly retire the side.
Our final line score tonight. First for the
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Grounded back up the middle. Correa scoops it up, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. 3-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
3-2 now. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Oh, just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Brantley.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career line against Greinke. He's only 2 for 10. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Liner toward right center. Reddick is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton. Gone! Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. And he's ready to take his first cuts. pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's batting at a .385 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base-on ball. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one runs in on him as he can't. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Number 23.
The 1-1.
Michael Brantley.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Stanton will put this one away in the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he got another one here. So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This pitch is popped up. No problem here, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the air, out to right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Judge looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. LeMahieu trying to get there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up and knocks right there.
Ground ball right side. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Hit high and deep out to left field, and that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. He'll get it into second. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. For the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Encarnacion rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they now trail by only 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Greinke comes set. 2-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And yet another. Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Popped him up. Torres is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to Giancarlo Stanton now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now that
the 1-1.
Gary Sanchez.
Fouled off. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So we're all tied up following the home run. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Soft liner to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Edwin Encarnacion now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And it's fouled away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now that
ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. And he fouls this one off. And he's going to add to the total. Digging in once again.
Hey!
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Brantley becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 4. Tommy Kahnle enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And he's back in standing. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Carlos Correa.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. The run scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. Digging in.
The batter, the right fielder,
Zach Britton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Number 53.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Griffin.
Jake Marisnick. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Aaron.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Correa shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
The 1-1.
The second baseman.
He swung on and missed for strike number 2. Popped him up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well.
And the throw is in time to get him. Into the box now, Torres. He went down on strikes last time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ryan Presley is on to pitch here in the 8th
now
with nobody out.
Astros.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Number 6.
2-2, here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Torres becomes the first out of the inning. Another 1-2 delivery. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the alley and left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up. Fouled away. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with another 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter,
Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Striding in to start the ninth, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The 1-2.
Roberto.
Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The center fielder.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and that's your ballgame. And fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here, mainly due to the start turned in by this man, Zach Greinke. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Altuve backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Good.
And it's fouled away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. This is line to left. Brentley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Michael Brantley, man at first for him following the 1-out single. Just keeping him close.
Brantley.
Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In past meetings with J-Happ, an impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Full count now, 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And the 2-out throw. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's a .333 hitter.
Stanton.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. A man at second with 1 down. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Stanton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to deep right field. Springer looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Edwin Encarnacion now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
The third baseman.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there. Striding in for Houston, number 44. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with J-Happ, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos.
The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder.
So it's a runner
4.
at first with 2 gone.
George
And former World Series MVP
Springer.
George Springer bats next. Ready on 1-2. Fouled off. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Line towards center field. Marisnick has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A base hit in his first trip. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Brantley becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is there. Stepping in, Torres. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And it's fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting,
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fast.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edwin Encarnacion. This is flared out towards second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The next 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready now, number 44. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Smoke toward third. Urshela fields it cleanly. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner at first with 2.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Striding in, Jake Marisnick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now. Here's George Springer.
Fielder, number 4.
Adam Ottavino answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now pitching for the
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Payoff pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Chirinos on third. Marisnik at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 1-1, here it is. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Chirinos recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, and there's 1 away. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. In now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Aaron Judge. And he popped him up. Springer coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. LeMahieu over at second. Judge at first, 1 gone. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with Will Harris. Answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And there's ball 2 now. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Third baseman
standing in, Alex Bregman. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 2 for 4. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. It's 1-2. And 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Another 2-2 offering. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Altuve over to his left. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 44. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's another 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The batter,
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Torres at the bag. On to first, a double play. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Standing in.
Fielder, number 6.
Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Now pitching for New York, number 85.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got
a swing and a miss. That. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the...
And we'll have to leave it there. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So a runner at first now with one away. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Don't want to forget about him. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Relay to first in time. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Popped him up. Chirinos is under it. One away. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball just inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ryan Presley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 55.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, number 44. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. 3-2 now. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54.
There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The count now at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle. And he is out on the tag. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Stands our final line score.
Getting ready for baseball. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Batting second,
The 1-1
number 99
is laid off for ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
On the move is Springer. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now batting, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's a shot out to right center field. On his way to second is Springer. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. So stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in. Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect. So he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion now, and this one runs in on him. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. 3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. LeMahieu is over to take a look. Correa, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner back easily. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's Jake Marisnick, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2.
A swing and a miss. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One out here in the Yankees. Third inning.
DJ LeMahieu.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have
line to shortstop. He's there to back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
23.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. LeMahieu's got it, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Number 44.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Torres at the bag. On to first as they... Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lined hard toward right center. Marisnik is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay throw, and he's safe. Digging in, Didi Gregorius, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he struck. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving in.
Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
Ground ball right into the shift. Gregorius has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So coming to the plate, Jake Marisnik. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
1-2.
On a good changeup, a swing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Now back to the top of the lineup. Ikillswitchezz will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number
The 1-1 home. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The second base.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Altuve becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Up next to the Astros.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Popped him up. LeMahieu is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gurriel will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more. Torres, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And there's out number 2. Now stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Carlos Correa is on deck. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line towards center field. Hicks is there. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line toward right center. Marisnick will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the screws to shortstop. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now in the box, Jake Marisnick. No hits to this point. Down the first baseline. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder,
now at the plate, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in. So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Number 99.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Springer is there, and he has it for the out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The second baseman, Labor.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch popped up. Cole moving to his left, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Giancarlo Stanton now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Michael Brantley. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. He got him. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Number 54.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with...
Now Edman with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Ready now, Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. In now, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Reined in. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. From the Bronx, MLB. Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 4 for 13. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Sanchez. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Previous history with Luis Severino. Been pretty good. 5 for 12. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a... So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. To 2-2 now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Reddick is there, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander, he's had absolutely no success, 0 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A payoff pitch one more time. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
2-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that,
and this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball to pick.
And the throw to first is. Next up for the Stros, number 44, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Torres has it, 1 there. Relay to first in time. And striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa is right there. And he's retired, 1 away. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Edwin Encarnacion now is lined against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. LeMahieu is over and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning. 1 out now in the Houston 3rd. And striding in the speedy 2nd baseman Jose Altuve. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Michael Brantley.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully
threw it right past him. Stepping in, Gio Urshela as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's the 2nd baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Chirinos corrals it, and the throw is in time. LeMahieu is retired, 2 down now. At the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
this is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Chirinos recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He drew a base on balls his first time up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lying toward the alley in left center. And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, number 44. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
This is line to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in now, Carlos Correa. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. And they're runners at the corners now. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Judge is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. So first and third with one away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Number 4.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he...
And we'll have to leave it. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Giancarlo Stanton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The third baseman, number 2.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Ready once again.
Now batting, number 44.
Gurriel is off at first with 2 away. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he will strike him out. Next for New York, Edwin Encarnacion, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. To his left, Correa. And the off-balance throw is right there. Here's Carlos Correa now. Chad Green takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Number 57.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Popped him up. LeMahieu in foul ground. And no one will track it down. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard, this AB.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Robinson Chirinos is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Got him swinging, and that will end. Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. Fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 2-1 the count. Hit softly on the ground to third. Bregman has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
For the Yankees.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hit hard to short. Scooped up onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Jose Altuve. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. Throw into second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And that's the second out. At the plate, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And a half-hearted swing. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now is the Yankees DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Gregorius, base runner at first with 1 out, and it's fouled away. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Urshela.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. DJ LeMahieu would be next. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready on 1 and 2. Just hung in there on that one. 1 and 2. Here it comes. Count still at 1 and 2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
In there, a base hit. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit to short. Correa takes it in. And that's the first out. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Judge.
Pops this one up. Altuve has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another shot.
Number 4, George Springer.
This Chapman enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1. Now the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home is a sinker in the dirt.
1 strike.
Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now. I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, the designated
digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And, fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here, mainly due to the start turned in by this man, Justin Verlander. He's our top.